Hey everyone, today I'm going to share with you the top 5 must-have business tools in communicating with your team and your colleagues for your business. So the reason why I call it the top 5 ways to communicate is that when it comes to design and things, it's really hard to communicate with your words. It's hard to communicate with text. It's hard to communicate even with your voice. It's hard to tell someone, this is what I'm picturing this illustration to look like or that design to look like. And so I'm going to share with you a few tips and tricks that I use with my team, my clients, different colleagues, and how we're able to communicate and be in sync and know exactly what we need or the other person's asking for without having to read their mind. So the first one is Canva. So I know a lot of people talk about Canva. The way I want to share with you what I love about Canva is that when I have an idea for a design and it's hard for me to convey what I'm picturing, what I can do is use Canva to create a basic format of what I'm looking for by creating a structure, a foundation, or even like a mock-up, I guess you can call it, and then passing it on to someone else to update the look and feel of it to finalize that design aspect. It cuts down the back and forth and the revisions that would normally take place because you're trying to describe what you're looking for through words or through your voice. And so this has really cut back a lot of time in just being able to create products and create different things very quickly within the company and for our clients. And I also use it for social media postings, for my course, for the different worksheets and templates within my course, as well as even for this YouTube channel. I'll create different screens directly in Canva and use that for my YouTube channel as well. So many different uses. If you don't already have a free account with Canva, you should definitely get one. So my free tool tip number 2 is Scrn.li. So what Scrn.li will do is when you are looking to build a website or a funnel, and obviously the first step is to go out and see some of the competitors or other sites that you really like so you can get inspiration from them, right? So what I like to do is take screenshots of them so that way if something were to change on the site or they were to take it down, I still have that as a reference so that I can still work with my team, my designer, and be able to pull the things I love about it, the things I want to incorporate into mine. Obviously not copying, but just getting inspiration on how it can be utilized for my own website. So it's a free Chrome extension. So all you have to do is go to your Chrome store and download Scrn.li, and you have this free tool. The free tool tip number 3 is Loom. So Loom is another free Chrome extension. And what you can do with Loom is you're able to record your voice and what you are showing on your monitor. And so what I love, I use this probably 20 times a day. I use this in communicating something to clients, communicating with my team members, just everyone, even with my colleagues. And so what I do is if I'm letting a client know, hey, here is the latest update on your Facebook ad account, and here's the progress we've made. So I would share my screen, I would record it, and it records my audio, it records my mouse moving around, so I'm able to show here's the column that shows the ad spend, here are the number of sales, and here's the profit from this past month. So I'm able to basically have a meeting with my client without actually having a meeting. And same thing with my team members. You know, people work at different hours. That's the beauty of having an online business. And so with my team members, if there's some changes I'd like to make or need some help with executing a project, the easiest way obviously is to have a meeting and explain to them, correct? But you know what? I'm done with those 10-hour a week meetings with every single team members. I'd rather have these short 5-minute videos I create on Loom and I give the instructions of what to do and give examples. I get as specific as I want, and the more specific I am, I'm able to get the result that I want on the first try. In the past, when we've tried to type out, the instructions, there was always something lost in translation, right? Mainly because, people don't want to read large paragraphs of text, and it's easy for them to just skim and jump over an important part. But when they're able to hear me say, hey, this is what I want. Oh, I really like this aspect, so I'd like to incorporate that on this page, this and that. Like, it's just so much easier to communicate that with my team. So Loom is something I use daily. I highly recommend if you don't have. My tool tip number 4 might be something you are already using. It is Zoom. So Zoom is another free tool. You're able to have a free account and have 40-minute long conversations. I did upgrade mine to Pro though, but it's okay. You can do a lot even with the free. And I highly recommend it over Skype, over Google Hangouts. It's got its glitches. It's not perfect, but it's definitely has been the most stable that I've seen. A couple of features I love about it is that you can record, and I record pretty much all my client calls. One, so that I can revisit them and make sure I didn't miss anything when I go back to execute the task that we discussed. But 2, it's a great way to reference when we are hitting major milestones, and we can look back to say, oh my gosh, back on this meeting 2 months ago, we were just talking about this idea, and now we've launched this funnel and it's doing so awesome. So we just love having that as a reference. What I also love about Zoom is that you can have multiple people. So I have my entire team of 10 on the call, and we can chat from all over the world basically, and that's super cool. But yeah, if you're not already using it, definitely I highly recommend Zoom. The tool tip number 5 is Slack. A lot of you might already be using it, but for those who aren't, I just wanted to let you know Slack is just another great way of communicating with a team of people. So this is perfect for my team. Yes, you can use Messenger. Yes, you can use Kakao, WhatsApp. There's a lot of different messenger apps out there, but it's so nice to just have one for every major organization. So my own company is one. I'm in another mastermind, and that's in another Slack channel. And it's just nice to have all these different channels, and within the channel you can create a room that's specific to different departments. So I have one for web and design, I'll have one for video, and then I have a bunch of direct messages down below. And so it's just a great way to have it all in one place, so then you don't wonder, oh, how did you request that, or where did you send that information? Was it through Facebook Messenger? Was it through email? It's all on Slack. So it's all in one place. So if you make that the core communication when it comes to conversation, it's such a great tool. So I hope these 5 tools are extremely helpful. I have a few more tools I'm going to share in another video, but I thought I'd separate it based on the use. And for this one, these are very specific to how I communicate with my team, my clients, and my colleagues. Hope you enjoy, and please like, comment, or subscribe if you'd like to continue hearing more. Thanks.